Oh,
Like,
no.
it's not even close. It's literally not even close.
I don't even know. I don't even know I asked that. It actually would be kind of cool to see, like imagining Xiao as like a mentor and just seeing him in like a, I don't know what was that thing they used to have where teams would go and like decide on which player they'd want, like the like combines that LCS would run.
Yeah, the scouting grounds.
Yeah, just like bringing like a pro from each region to go watch other region scouting grounds to give their opinions. Sounds fun.
That would be interesting. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but like the videos of football mascots going and like playing football against little kids. I feel like that, not to shade any of my NACL players, I love you all, but it'd be kind of like that.
It's not really shade. Like Xiao's seen. That's why I'm saying it'd be kind of cool.
He's literally one of the best people in the world.
Send Xiao who to like LEC, LCS, LCK, have him watch players, give some advice. Send one of pro from each to like us and the others. Send Faker
cool.
over. I want to hear Faker say some things. Oh, Hoya though.
They're going up the tower of the Shy. He gets the heal, but the flash from Hoya makes sure first blood goes to Hoya. Solo Bolo on the Shy.
Well, the Shy has now made his way up, tied for being the most solo kill top laner alongside Bin. I guess joined by good company, but huge
from TT because they also get the dragon.
We'll be able to get that as we see the replay coming on in. The Shy just playing on a knife's edge. Slice and Dice goes down. That's on cooldown. He doesn't have his W up for another 10 seconds. Hoya able to get the third hit of that Q online. Dashes in and then brings him under turret with the ulti. There's really nothing the Shy can do. And Hoya almost backs off, but still has the flash to go in and finish it off. Gold, but way. Oh, they know.
Pop Blossom coming out with the Heartbreaker. Beautifully used. Nope. Get back here, he says, but he's not Scorpion. You got a flash coming out from Weiwei that actually makes him survive. Oh my god, there's no way. And Yukao gets engaged on. There's not much that can follow up though. Xiao, who will not hit the chains, but he does actually connect the secondary one on Yao Yao. Yao Yao is getting low, but here comes Beichuan, and they go right back on the Weiwei. Crispian a little bit low here. Should get out with that grand entrance, but what good capitalization you have, TT.
I don't know, actually. Does it really look bad on Weibo if they hit TT in the face with the balls we're going to see here?
Or is it Weibo getting hit in the face with the ball?
Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. There you go. We saw Weiwei with the great escape.
He get hit with the hook, though.
If the rocket had been able to land, it could have been enough, then with the auto coming out from UCal. But here, it's Weibo then wanting to go in, find their own damage onto UCal. They force the flash, but they get a little bit greedy. They say, hey, Blitzcrank slow, we can get the reset off on Viego and keep this going. But Beichuan closing the gap with flash just means that Weibo punished for their hubris.
Trying to get this Ocean Dragon now, maybe stack it for Weibo. If we get 4 of those, might not be too shabby. Weiwei has constantly hovered over this bot lane. He knows where the gold needs to go, but Beichuan is here as well. It doesn't matter. 1xN's already gone. You get the clone dragged in as well as here. Now Weiwei using that ulti out of there. And Weibo pounce.
Fast fingers. I love the trigger pull coming out from Crisp to set that one up. We've been, like, Weibo have needed to get something going. They have a lead, right? We can see CS lead in the bot lane being the biggest thing with all the plates that Lights picked up. But, again, it's been a little bit hesitant on how they're going to be able to transition this into a solid mid-game. If they can once again take advantage of a play like this, they'll be able to do so. But let's remember, 1xN didn't even have time to burn flash there. Was a cleanse used, but will still have flash if, like, a repeat play is looked for.
I'm going to take a look back at that one, though. Again, that quick trigger pull by Crisp, realizing this is the moment to go. The time is now.
Yeah, quickness, flash, W online, everything to make sure he goes down straight into Weiwei, utilizing that ultimate to make sure they get that kill and break the game wide open. But TT are aware that this is potentially going on. Now they're fully aware that this is going on.
Xiaohu's trying to stop it. Xiaohu's trying to stop the flank here on the other side. He can't get it. He's in the bush there. And now Hoya will make it, but the Pop Blossom over the wall. The Baron already goes over to Weiwei. You've gotten a kill back for Weibo as well, but they need to get the hell out of dodge. The Shy says, no, I want me some robot today, as he gets himself a kill here.
And you can see on the minimap, though, Weibo not exactly on the same page. Weibo was picking to take bot turret, but he's trying to find kills in mid.
Lane pressure is abound for Weibo. We got to look at this fight.
Yeah, we're going to see. I thought it was a bit rough, but the discipline from Weibo to pull off the Baron Light keeps going at first. Once the lockdown comes out, they turn right onto Beichuan to make sure to take him down first, secure that. And then you see the Shy.
He's kind of smurfing it.
The Shy holding off 1xN on one side, while Light is able to just unload on the opposite side of the team fight, thanks to the peel coming out from Crisp.
Caught, you might be tanky, but that's a lot of Weibo members, and they should give this kill straight over. Light gets the delayed sniper shot over the wall. They're TPing Xiaohu. What is happening right now? You got a TP out of there, but it's Bishwan. He's caught. Xiaohu's here. He gets the big connection, and the resets come through. Way on a tear. Light's taken down mid lane, and everything's gone to hell in a handbasket for TT.
And I've made it no surprise that I've been questioning how Weibo are going to win this game with the comp that they've elected, how it is harder nowadays with things like Soul being ever present, but stacking up the gold lead and now continuing to pull them across the map beautifully. Like, TT are never going to be able to get a full 5v5 that they've hoped they could get this whole game, because it starts off with this pick in mid, they throw everything there. But you said earlier that you've seen Renekton's 1v2 nonstop. I thought you were crazy. I thought you were just BSing, but here it was,
No.
You called
insane,
it.
Man.
The Gore Drinker comes out, the healing from the Dominus as well, buys enough time with the stopwatch.
It's actually just so disgusting. They are able to get it back. Luckily, Yukao still has damage packing with the 2 items there for him. Maybe he needs to do that here onto Light, who gets caught in the side lane somehow. ADC doing in the enemy side of the jungle, and Crisp is like, wait, how did I get here? As he's in some trouble, he does get out. Mega Death Rocket with a snipe. 1x in, steps up.
And uncharacteristic mistakes for who we were praising is, one of the more consistent pieces of Weibo. Light especially walking out, does get caught out, not expecting that play to be able to come through, but you're not really set up anywhere else on the map to be able to react if TT do invest numbers to being able to shut you down. They also don't have any numbers around to reinforce you if a collapse does come through. We're going to see here him thinking he has the 1v1. Not expecting Meitron to be nearby, but look at the rest of the map, because that's my bigger problem with Crisp and Light getting caught out here is look where the Shy is, look where Weiwei is, what Xiaohu's doing. You're not set up to be able to respond in any way, and Mazel gush about that ult. Gush about it.
Really. Look how far he predicted that. That is so far away from the final engage. That is actually insane. You know what else is insane, though? You got to see a little bit of snippet before we got in that replay. 3rd item spike for Xiaohu. He is destroying people now with this damage spike, with the static shiv, and it will be unstoppable. Got to see a little bit of an engage, though. Hoya, Pop Blossom. Oh, if you don't have Xiaohu there, what happens? You get a nice little engage from the meta comp of TT that comes knocking.
They just keep finding these picks out of this bot lane, but Wave's already gone. Nothing to be able to push with anymore, thanks to good old Mr. Who.
Oh my goodness, it is so dirty. The Lich Bane does so much for that auto attack damage. It just gets even dirtier. Look at this. He's literally proxy farming behind the enemy team because you're just untouchable.
And this is what we talked about LeBlanc in general, right? That you're able to side lane and do this when builds like this come into prevalence, and you have so much safety, security, and mobility that it really would just be a wild goose chase for the enemy team to outright invest in trying to take you down, and they have to give up early on. So they're going to keep committing to it. Luckily, we're still a bit away from any dragon that Weibo even have to think about. So the next thing on the cards is going to be a Baron. You already have some shallow vision on the top half of the map for the side of Weibo, but definitely going to want to go and try and cement that even further. Looks like Yao Yao on the solo mission right now to maybe try and re-clear, get some vision for himself, though, before Weibo can get their own stronghold in.
You need to have a little bit of that vision game, but also right now, my prime point is get Yukao into a fight. He has hit 3 items. He's on 10 stacks of Darksteel. This is a man that we propped up so much for TT, and he is in position to do like he has done so many times before and put TT in an advantageous position.
Yeah, they're just going to really have to find the engage. I think it's going to have to come off of Meitron because, sadly, I mean, Weibo done a good job at playing around the hooks of Yao Yao. They haven't been able to connect all too often.
Look at that. Look at that. That was literally a poke off your screen.
You know, I love that everyone gets their own thing. I'll always remember Jake for his amount of hatred and flame for Aphelios in 2020. And now, as long as you keep up this bit, I'm going to think of you as the static shiv guy.
I hate it because I try to build it on ADCs and it doesn't do that because it doesn't scale off AP. So you're sitting there as an ADC with static shiv, you're like, I didn't even do half the health damage to the minions in the back line. I didn't clear an entire wave with 1 attack. TT, though, maybe wanting to figure out how to break that meta and get this comp online. 5-on-5 is what they're looking for, Lyric.
Yeah, looks like they want to force. Looks like they're on the same page as you. They're like, hey, We need to get UCal in the fight, but to start that, we need to get a fight. Going to be pulled back by the fact that they can see Weibo posturing around this mid lane. And with Dragon coming up in 45 seconds, TT are just going to kind of play chicken with them.
They're looking for it. They're going for the Shy again. He has so much sustainability. Look at him. You tried this one before, and you just get answered again. Look at Weiwei. He's looking for the Heartbreaker. Xiao, who goes over the side, executes Yao Yao, and that's the static shiv. Feel that electricity as the Moonlight Vigil 200 years in the future comes down. Weibo pick apart the dominoes that are TT.
Weibo just take everybody down, and now you can see wanting to run towards the base. UCal did TP out, so they will have one line of defense. But Mazel, I don't think it's enough. This should just turn into what, a Weibo win, or no? Are they going to back off?
Xiaohu has TP, so they're just trying to get in the wave, in the base. Okay, they're not even going to wait. I was going to say get another tower at least. Everything's pushing. Why not push harder? We said pedal to the metal, and Weibo are doing just that. Here comes the executions from Xiaohu, but you got to be careful going in. The Shy goes down. He has his GA, though. Xiaohu looking for it. Look how much damage he pokes down, and Weibo know exactly where the fruits lie. It is in the Nexus. They crack it open. One auto attack at a time. Even Xiaohu getting on top of it, and Weibo take a convincing game one.
TT, at the end of the day, found one team fight, and it was when they were 7K gold behind.